Welcome everyone to our HOF interview where we, as usual, celebrate the success story of our community members who recently got into a Scrum Master position. And today we have a very transformative journey, and we do have Shabanti from our community, and she's from Bangalore. And the main thing is she was from non-IT background, and now she got the Scrum Master job in IT. So heartily congratulations, Shabanti, for this achievement, and welcome to the hot seat, and congratulations for getting this HOF.
Thank you, Sapna. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity for interviewing me. Thank you so much. It's all because of your efforts that I have reached till here.
No, it's definitely, your dedication, the efforts you have put in, and that all, resulted in getting this offer. So yes, so Shabanti, why don't you, quickly introduce yourself? Like earlier, you said you were into non-IT background, like your total experience and why you have decided, to transition to a Scrum Master role. So if you can just brief about yourself.
Yeah, sure. So, Sapna, I am Shravanti. So I am basically from Bangalore, and my career started in 2016 when I joined in company which is a non-IT background. From that company was actually in the my role was actually in the non-IT background, and from there, I every year throughout this whole tenure of my job, I got promoted and everything happened. I actually changed some of the companies as well, but I couldn't get that career growth, and I couldn't get that thing. I was not happy with that thing. So, and for the last 1 year I was actually working in the night shifts. That actually took a toll on my health as well. So at that time I just thought, like, this is not for me. I'm not enjoying my work, whatever it is. So I just thought of having a career change. So after when I had that idea of changing my career, I was just started looking like what are the options that I could change my career into. And I came across this project management and Scrum Master role and everything. I researched about it for like good 2 to 3 weeks. I researched about it, and every time whenever I used to research, I used to find that, okay, do this 2 days course, do this certification, you'll get a Scrum Master job. And somehow down in my heart, I was not convinced like how a 2 days course will help you get a job, how a certification will get a job when you don't know anything about it, especially me who have no idea about Scrum Master, what it is and everything. So I was really confused. And at that time, you came as a ray of hope. I just stumbled upon your ad, if you want to be a Scrum Master, if you want to be have a practical experience, join this session. And I was very quick to join your introduction class, where you gave a brief explanation about what Scrum Master is, how you need to pave a path towards the Scrum Master, what actually is needed. Correct. So I remember you asking, I am from a non-IT background, and whether I'll be able to get this job, whether I want to invest everything that is needed, but I want to get success in this. And I remember you telling that if you really want to do this, and if you have that hope, and if you really want to set a goal of a Scrum Master, yes, you will be able to do it. So yeah, that's how. And I was very quick to join this beautiful community where there are so many brightest minds. People are there, everybody shares their own experience, everybody have their good doubts are solved. 2 days practical sessions were done, and that's how actually I got into this community. And slowly when I started learning, when I started attending the practical sessions and everything got crystal clear. Like I blindly followed whatever you said, whatever in the blueprint you said, that you set a goal, listen to the strangest secret, and everything I followed. And I would say, believe me, whatever you said, I just followed blindly. And days after, like after I completed your course, after 2-3 months of the course I completed, I attended the interviews, and it was a cakewalk for me. I would definitely say that that has helped me. Whatever you have taught has helped me to achieve whatever I set my goals in the initial days. All thanks to you and for guidance, and also to my community members who have shared their experiences and everything.
Absolutely. That's really great, Shabanti. Like within few months itself, we have got this kind of results, and coming from non-IT and getting this result is really amazing. So, like earlier, your role was like in which industry you were? Like you were into banking or finance, or which industry? And what was your earlier role?
I was into healthcare. It was
Okay.
especially into healthcare, and it was in the non-IT background, which I was like normally in the associate role, which I was doing background work, which was I was doing
Okay.
later. So that is what, and it was as I said, it is like mainly in the US timing, so I has to work on mainly at the night shifts and everything. I was doing that part of that, and that was really challenging for me. Like 1 year I could survive, but after 1 year I really thought that it's not my my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it anymore. That's how I thought of changing my career into this Scrum Master profession.
Great. That's great. And when did you join? You said it's like from January 2024, you started attending all the practical sessions, right?
Hello.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Sapna. Now you're audible. Yeah.
Okay, so I was asking, like, when did you join this community? You said January 2024, you started taking part in all the practical sessions
Mhm.
and completed those 2.5 months of hackathons, right?
Yes, Sapna. Like January, in the middle of Jan, I joined like 2024. Yeah.
Right. And when did you get this offer? In the month of May, isn't it?
In the month of May. Yeah.
Okay, wow. That's really awesome. So, just want to understand, people who will watch you on YouTube or even our community members who are from non-IT background, they always have that limiting beliefs in themselves that I'm from
Hmm.
non-IT, I don't have any experience in Agile and Scrum, and not even, how does SDLC work and the technical
Hmm.
jargons.
Hmm.
So, what is your experience? Like, what was going on in your mind, and how did you overcome this challenge, Shravanti? Like, as you said, you also were not having any knowledge in Agile and Scrum.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
how you upgraded yourself for SDLC and the Agile and Scrum? Definitely, you got here like in this
Hmm.
community, and if you can just share your input on this.
Yes, sir, Sapna. Like SDLC and this technical thing, you need not to have an in-depth knowledge about it,
Correct.
because you're a Scrum Master. Whatever your main concern is your team, how your team is working and how you are achieving the goal. So
Hmm.
yes, SDLC knowledge, as Sapna has told in the earlier in the practical sessions, you need to have an overview of this SDLC process. And I have noted down whatever she has said. Some
Yeah.
of the like SDLC, CI/CD, and something she has told. And I had basics. I learned the basics of it. Like after completing
Okay.
the course, I was actually concentrating on this SDLC and some of the technical things that many people have seen that in the community also. There I have learned that they're asking these technical things also. So I had a basic understanding of that, so that whenever it asked in the interview, you can answer those things. And that's how I have actually dealt with it. And don't worry that if you're not from a non-IT background, just keep your concepts clear, know whatever you need to do, and have the basic. You keep your basics strong, actually. So
Correct.
that's how. And as she used to always say that, what if you're not in whatever field you are applying agile somewhere, you are applying agile. Try to applying agile in your organizations as well, in your teams, or in your friend circle as well. Wherever it's possible, try to apply that. And I have actually done that, and I have explained these things also to my interviewer, that
Wow.
I have actually applied these things in my project, in my team, and I have seen results. And that's how I have also I want to apply this in my future projects as well. And that is how I have able to crack the interviews from being a non-IT background also.
So did you face any challenge, I mean, interviewer must be asking you, you're from non-IT, how you're applying
Mhm.
for, this. So any challenge you faced over there, Shravanti?
Yes, 2, 3 interviews where people has really like questioned me that you are not from a non-IT background, how you are able to deal with the things. But I have explained them that whatever it is, what how you are going to deal with the team, if you are having your everything clear, whatever you are going to do, and you know what you want to do, and want to keep your teams first, you have your goals defined and everything. If you know from top to bottom, I think it will not be difficulty for you to deal with such things. So I have explained the same, and I have also explained how I have implemented these things in my project, in my last project, and how it has worked out. And I
Right.
think that's how I have able to convince them. for the thing, like it's going to work, how it's going to work, how I have implemented and how it has worked. And that's how I given examples, and that's how I was able to convince my interviewer as well.
Wow. Yes. So that really worked for you. I mean, you have explanation, right? It's all about team, and if you really know what you need to do from top to bottom,
Yes.
irrespective whether you are from whatever industry you are, right, you will definitely able to do it.
Yes.
Great,
All
great.
you need is like keep your goals set, keep whatever you have learned, apply that one. And I think everybody, whoever is applying, whatever the rules are there, whatever you have learned, if you are going to apply that one, everything will be a little, I mean, it will be a cakewalk. Initially, it may not, but when your team will start understanding, and when your team will follow, I think it will be easy for you as well.
Absolutely, absolutely, Shravanti. Great. Just want to ask one more thing. Like before coming to this community, I mean, you already answered this. That what all challenges you were facing, and if you how this community maybe help you to resolve those challenges, and if you have any certifications also, like any certifications you have done in Scrum side.
Yes, after your suggestion only, I have went through the PSM1 certification, and I actually passed it in one go, and I have attended like from your perspective, whatever you have said, whatever you have taught in those classes, after going through all this concept, PSM1, attending PSM1 is very easy. Like you people will not face any difficulty of passing PSM1 as well.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying it so easily. I mean, I have seen people from IT industry, they don't pass it in one attempt,
Yeah.
but you coming from non-IT, so that shows that you are really very clear on your concepts, the basics. So you
Yes.
don't need to get into a complexity. If your basics are right, there is no, rocket science, I would say. So that's really
Definitely, Sapna. Because and one thing is that whatever you have said in the blueprint, like set your like long-term goals, short-term goals, write it down. Like at least look at it. Like don't try. Like it has happened with me in the middle also. Like sometimes my goal was I was not focusing on it, but so I was like after attending your practical session, after you give motivation to the community members, I really feel like no, what I am doing, I have to get back to it. I have invested so much in it, and I have to get back. I have to get to this goal, whatever I have written, and I really worked on that after that. So yeah.
Yeah, so goal writing work, right? It's not that it's just for the sake of
Definitely.
writing, you write it and it goes in your subconscious mind,
Yes.
and it actually helps you to take the actions in that direction.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. So that is what I have done the first thing. Whenever you have said, I have written this goal, I want to be a Scrum Master in so and so. Yeah, the timeline may vary, but at the end of the day, you will definitely achieve it goal if you follow whatever, whatever you have written it down. And if you're working towards it, that law of attraction, whatever you have said, I definitely followed that law of attraction, and definitely it will work for everybody, I think.
Great, great. And why don't you tell this, Shravanti? So, like, how you applied for this Scrum Master role? Is it from Naukri or LinkedIn? Like, how did you attracted those interview calls?
Yes, so first as you said, like, I updated my profile in Naukri and as a LinkedIn also that, and I have also mentioned the certification that I have done. I've also mentioned the certification that you gave me also after completing the hackathon. And these are the things that I have mentioned. And I got this called the present work that offer that I have got. I got this from Naukri as well. I have updated the profile and they have contacted me through Naukri. So
So you got it from Naukri.
Yeah.
Okay.
LinkedIn also 1 or 2 persons have communicated, but I got this role from the Naukri.
Naukri. Okay. Great, great. And any experience you showcased on your CV, Shravanti, or how did you mention your Scrum Master responsibilities?
I actually referred to the CV that you have shared with all the community members. I have taken all the points from that, and also in the project that I have done, I have mentioned my project that I have done and how I have applied the agile practices there. I have mentioned that in my previous project, and also some of the points that you have mentioned also, like, and very important, I would say, mention the quantify it. Very important, because
Quantify.
yes, because they'll definitely ask, like, if you write like, okay, I have able to set goals, I have able to increase the velocity of the team, they'll definitely ask how much or how did you do it.
Yeah.
So it's very important that I would say that I have actually looked into your CV, and I have actually that I did not quantify it earlier, but when I started quantifying it, and when I started, highlighting it, whatever my success is, however I have done it, so people, interviewers were really like, then only I started getting calls, because everything was very clear and visible in the CV as well. So
Yes.
I would say definitely follow whatever CV Sapna is giving you. Try to follow that one. It will be easy only for you as well.
Absolutely. So outcome based
Yes.
achievements you need to mention, and that actually
Yeah.
you stand out from others.
Yes, sure. Because whatever you have done in the last project, try to mention how you have applied Agile. Like, you have set your goals prior, you have set your priorities, whatever you have tried to done, whatever you have applied in your last project, try to mention everything in the CV as well. So that will definitely attract the interviewers.
Correct. That's great, Shravanti. It was really nice talking to you. I just want to ask you one last question. So, people who will watch you on YouTube, and even our community members, if you would like to give them some tip, from your overall experience, right? What exactly worked for you? So that will definitely help others also. That if Shravanti from non-IT can do it, and then definitely I'll also be able to do it. So that will inspire others. So what is that one or two things which you would like to share with our community members?
The first thing, the tip I would, what have worked for me is right from the start, keep your goals clear. If you write your goal in a piece of paper, and at least 1 or 2 days, just look at it and just think about how you're progressing towards that goal. And definitely that will work, and definitely try to analyze whatever the steps you're going to take, and follow whatever it is said in the community, whatever she's preaching, just follow it, and keep your basics clear and keep your goals clear, work towards it. Just keep how you're doing a plan in agility, how you're making a roadmap towards agility, towards a product also. Do it in yourself also. Okay, this is how actually has worked for me. I have created a roadmap, how I did it, and from the initial days, how I did it, and actually create a roadmap in your, if possible, do it a roadmap in your mind and just follow it. And also, the community members are there if you want to ask help, if you want to, if anything, if you have any doubt, just go to her, and she will be ready to solve your doubts, and she will be very happy to solve it. That has happened with me. So I think the best decision you could take is like joining the community and meeting with such a group of people who will definitely help you in the journey. That is the tip I would definitely give to get your success as a Scrum Master as well. That's
Thank
what
you.
has worked for me as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So great. Thank you so much, Shravanti, for taking out time from your busy schedule, and giving this HOF, and congratulations one more time. I wish you all the best for your future journey. Do let me know if you need any kind of help. I'm always there to help you out.
Thank you, Sapna. Thank you for in giving this Hall of Fame itself is a really like one of big achievement that I was actually, it was in my mind that I want to be in that Hall of Fame frame also. So thank you for giving me this opportunity, Sapna. And yes, definitely I'll come back to you if you have any doubt. Definitely, Sapna, because I treat you as my mentor, and I'll always do that.
See, I lost you.
Hello.
Hello. Go ahead.
Yes, Sapna, I was telling thank you to you that you have helped me so much in it. You have actually guided me so much from zero knowledge to at least have some knowledge about what Scrum is, how to implement in your life, how to implement in your organization, how to stand with your team every single day. Thank you for giving this dream that I'm living right now. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you so much. I have treated you my mentor from day one, and always will be my mentor. So thank you, Sapna.
Thank you. I am grateful, Shravanti, for having you in this community, and it's definitely your work, your hard work, your dedication, which actually got you here. So yes, thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much, Sapna. And I always, like, whenever you said like follow your mentor blindly, that is also I did like I followed my mentor blindly, and yes, I like as you said, you'll achieve great success, and all that you have said is true.
Yes, absolutely. Now the next milestone is becoming that Scrum champion, okay?
Sure, Sapna, I'll definitely work towards it.